Badiner, your personal insurance and financial services agent for life. I'm with a very dear friend of mine, Jennifer Ellis-Douglas, who has been with the district since the beginning, really, way back when. She's our life insurance expert. Today we're bringing some more life insurance information to you. As many of you know, it was just Father's Day just recently. And as a father, I certainly am concerned about my children. And if I'm not around, I want to make sure they're taken care of. Yeah. So did I ever tell you how many policies I have?
A few.
Yeah, that's right. So I have, I think, 5.
Yeah.
So people kind of go, 5 policies? Why not just one? Well, there's no one policy that matches every moment of your life.
Right.
Things change, and I see different reasons, and so I added a little bit more, and actually do different things too. And actually comes to mind, one of my network partners, great guy, just had a baby, and he's getting life insurance. Why? Because he's protecting family.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Exactly. And Jen, so what are your experiences with fathers mostly?
Well, mostly, not all, but a lot of them are the breadwinners. The mommies are breadwinners as well. You know, they're both play a big role, but as far as mommies, daddies have good roles. Like, they have to provide for the family and they have to be there. But what if they aren't there the next day? What does the mommy and the family have to do to stay where they're at? Right,
live in the same place. I'd have to sell things in an urgent situation to continue on with well, either parent, but in this case we're talking about dads. The dads would want their children and their family to be able to do.
Yeah, and go to college and have the life that they wanted to provide for them, but just couldn't.
Right. And even sometimes could be some pending costs that are still going to affect the family.
Right.
So it's covering those things too. And that's kind of why, so I'd like to tell you, oh yeah, I was a genius. I planned this way ahead. When did I get my first life insurance policy? After my first child was born. Although very quickly thereafter. But the truth of the matter is, had I thought about it, I would have got it earlier, because I would have been younger, healthier, been a lower cost, overall stuff like that too.
Yeah, and most people, you don't think about life insurance because it's not something that is on top of mind, right? But it's a necessity, and it's you're taking care of your family. Even though it's not top of mind, it's on top of our mind because we are risk advisors, and we want to make sure that you are protected, because we don't want your family to have to uproot and have to go live in a 1-bedroom condo or apartment because they can't afford the rent or the mortgage any longer because they don't have that income coming in anymore.
Right.
So like you said, the younger you are, the cheaper it is. So even though you feel invincible,
we all feel invincible
as you're younger, really it's the best, cheapest way to get insurance at that time.
Yeah, absolutely. Something else about life insurance is that we all love talking about it, don't we? How much fun is this?
Yeah.
Right? Can't wait to go to a party. Let's talk about life insurance. But that may tell you something. Why is it we don't talk about it? Because it feels so deeply ingrained.
Morbid.
Yeah. But that's kind of the point too, right? If it's that important, then who are you going to talk to? So first of all, my agency, if you speak to any of my staff, they're very likely going to ask you, hey, by the way, where do you have your life insurance? And if you got it solved, great. But we don't know that. So a lot of times we want to take that information down, because if you have policies with us or any kind of accounts with us, and you pass away, a lot of times someone calls the agents like we are and says, hey, where's the life insurance? And if we don't have it, we'd like to at least point them in the right direction.
Exactly. And if you have it with work, that's great. But make sure that if you quit, lay off, move on, get fired, it goes with you. Because most of the times it won't go with you. And at that time, you're that much older, maybe you can't qualify. So now what are you going to do? So you're struggling and trying to get something in place, and it might be more expensive, or you might not be able to get anything because you can't qualify. So having something outside of work is also a due diligence on the part of life insurance. Love insurance, really.
Right, or lifestyle insurance is another way of looking at it.
Family protection.
And so both of us would easily recommend that always have a policy under your own control for any amount. Something is better than nothing. And when you depart work, as Jen just pointed out, very likely you just don't, that policy doesn't go with you. Now you're older, it's a little harder to get, right? So also, little heads up, I am playing around with some artificial intelligence, and I have a verbal artificial intelligence that has passed the insurance exam in 4 different states. And so in the near future, I am going to test it out. And for those who'd like to talk to someone or something, if you will, about life insurance, but didn't want the personal touch, just kind of want to get an idea, I might be experimenting with that. So if you like that idea, share with me in comments or give me some sort of clue what your interest might be. I'm just trying to find other ways to serve people, and sometimes it's off hours, or sometimes it's a personality thing, or sometimes it's just you want to ask a simple question. I'm trying to find new ways to reach out and help other people.
And it's no pressure.
Right, no pressure either, right. As a matter of fact, I hope you believe that when you talk to me or any of my staff, it's not about pressure, it's about solving your needs. And there have been a few times I've talked to somebody who says, hey, I'd like to have XYZ amount of insurance. I go, well, can I ask you a few questions? And after we're done with a little bit of a needs analysis, it's a lot less than they said they needed.
Right.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Wouldn't I want to sell more? No. I want to sell what's right to clients who want to buy what's right for their families. That's it. It's that simple.
And that's the risk advisor.
That's right. Thanks, Jen. As always, one of my best friends, excellent advisor. And when I need some additional help, she's the person I turn to.
And then when I need some help, I go to him. So have a great day, you guys.
Thank you much.